Ну что, продолжаем. Сходу с Омеги. Соберем всех на Омеге. Слетаем на место крушения Нормандии. Это задали, наверное. Ну, сегодня, наверное, не получится, но все. Так. Я не буду зачитывать, что тут написано, потому что я зачитал все, что было на английском в первой части. Кто захочет, прочитает. Только какие-то отмечать будут важные моменты. С ним будут важными. 8 миллионов человек. Существ. Так. Вот этот ролик не обновлен. Нет, все же обновлен. Выбор напарников, конечно, хороший. О, можем поменять шмоточки. Тест DLC. Пусть идет максит перегрузку, у нее то же самое, у нас ничего нет. Пачка. Оружие. Гранатомет, либо дуговой излучатель. По-моему, что-то вроде электрической пушки. Перекидываться на соседние цели. Заманчиво, но, пожалуй, нет. Оставим гранатомет или попробуем. У нас нет другого оружия, чтобы менять, потому что пока так идем.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Приду, когда смогу. Понял, расслабься. Понял?
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
В общем, надо тут найти доктора, который поможет разобраться с зондами, которые стазис дают, когда нападают на какое-то поселение. Профессор. Специалист по биологическому оружию. Да. Управлять клиникой. Также Архангел. Типа что-то вроде хорошего вояки. Эксперт, снайпер, командир наемников. И также еще ветеран. Ну, ветеран мы сейчас прямо увидим, он прям тут стоит. Наемник высочайшего класса. Стремится делать до конца, неважно какой ценой. Самый опасный преступник галактики. Нам такие нужны.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Ему лицо поменяли. Добро пожаловать на борт, иди в Нормандию. Кто твой друг? Что тебе известно? Ты сервер.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Что его ждет?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Да, ввели они тут типа банд каких-то местных, наверное, как в Звездных войнах, или Звездные войны уже современно оттуда их взяли.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Непонятен мне абсолютно персонаж Заида, потому что у нас будет еще один похожий персонаж, и Заида веню сразу добавляли, потом вырезали, но типа тот персонаж просто в разы лучше, чем Заид, поэтому все это странно. У нас когда летит туда, Afterlife. Тут вербовщик вид на Омегу.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Там стороны, по-моему. О, карта другая, по-моему. Так, это, по-моему, вербовщик, который может быть про Архангела. Видимо, нет. А, Архангел вербовщик, он тоже загробная жизнь. Ну, мы сразу пойдем сюда. Тут есть какие-то рынки, еще что-то, мы сходим прямо в ровную жизнь. Пройдем без очереди.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
Мы с вами реально подошли к нему.
You really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Так-то мы сами к нему подошли. Блять. Че к чему? Ладно. Что происходит? Это вот вербовщик про Архангела спросим. А, значит, сначала поговорить с Арией. Поговорим.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
Ради чего-то проверка. Ну ты как думаешь?
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
Громче сделать. Я тоже переделал лицо немного.
I am Omega.
Сильное заявление. Мы его проверим.
But you need more.
Позже.
Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Так, погромче сделаем. Фига себе, 40%. Блядь. Или это не то? А. 5. У меня схожие правила. Довольно просто.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
Неплохо, конечно, мы поменялись с того доблестного челика от первой части. Кстати, только ничего не произошло, но уже как бы круг общения типа меняет нас. Я ведь Шепард, Ария, Омега.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Что прекрасно.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant
SG
and
точно.
dangerous.
Special
Just
Task
don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Чё, он не может дать нам пройти?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Еще пойдем завербуемся, да?
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Они батарианцам лица поменяли теперь. У них не одно и то же лицо на всех.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Прогуляемся, посмотрим. О, мы ждали тогда уйти, точно.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you to remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget.
Я мог ее убить.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
And if you skim a little off the top, no one's the wiser, right?
Please, Commander, there's no angle. It doesn't take a saint to see that people here are hurting. I can play Omega's game and maybe do some good around here. That's the only angle.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Придали больше индивидуальности некоторым лицам они. Танцор, посмотрим. Блин, что там было? Все. И не просто такие смотрят. Сесть вперед. Ну, то, что нужно в первой части. Заплатить. Не, оплатить мы не будем. Все. Тут есть квестик с барменом, с этим. Я, конечно, не пил, но ради квестика можно и подойти. Прежде чем мы отправимся за Архангелом и Мордином.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Безусловно. Что, ставите опись эту дрянь? Просто он травит людей. Я быстренько столкнул. Ну мы не убийцы, так что ладно.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
А, он все равно был умер.
Not taking any chances.
Так, ну тут еще тоже квестик есть. Довольно интересный. В каком-то смысле.
He said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
Да, у Крога на 2 сердца, кстати.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
Как трофей.
Oh, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
I should be going.
Байки про войну. Прям представляю, как пришли и говорят, расскажи нам байки про войну. Так, ворка, тоже новая раса.
How can these people be left to rot like this?
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seemed to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Vorcha.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
Ну и цены у вас.
No one in their right mind would pay these prices for salvaged parts.
I know. It's crippling my sales.
Drop your prices and I'll consider buying. Otherwise, I'll keep walking.
You're right. I'll give you whatever you like for the original price. And if this gets back to Harrod, I'll deal with it then.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
Ну, заплатим за билет. Можем поговорить, ну, с чего заплатим просто.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to
Всего
pay my
1000.
way. But I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Но мы у него купим запчасти. О, 763 тысячи. Мотыга, да. Даже не читаю. По-моему, улучшение... Вот, то, что нам надо, просили инженеры. Бабки уходят. Боеприпасы улучшения, урон дробовика улучшения. Бабки уходят. Плазменный дробовик гетто. Ну ладно, бабки уходят. Зона. Марш.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Прохождение, правда. Мы цену заломили.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper if you're willing to risk the black market.
Well, you and I could do business if you just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the bit of human discount. And that's all you're getting.
Отлично.
Must have seen something you like.
Все мы тут явно не купим. И нам надо ставить, наверное, 1100 на задание. Я не знаю, надо, не надо будет. Журнал, шлем. Урон от снайперки точно. Скорость штурма. 3000 собираем, ладно. Корабль крейсера. 4 кредита, журнальчик. 3000. 13 тысяч. Ну заберем, потому что дешево. А, там он хороший. Урон считаю. Что? Урон посчитал или что? О, грузовики. Летающие. Так, это Харрод.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
А у него не может стрелять.
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly
О, у него сигарета типа
with
торчит.
pride. My prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Можем что-то еще сделать.
Courteously, have a fine day.
Визор, урон попадания в голову. Интересно, 2000 всего. А у него помечено все равно как скидка типа. А, у нас же есть талант на скидку. Емкостный нагрудник. Модель взлома. Бабки уходят. Бронетерминус. Буря. Че, буря, огонь? Физические сингулярности. 5000 дешево. Заберем. Че нам? Безумный пророк. Хотя, наверное, мы сейчас сходим к Арии. Возможно, сможем про патриарха спросить. Но я не уверен. Блин, тут еще будет под конец игры какое-то задание, которое сложно нанести, но... Что там с Омега? А, бутылка бренди, надо было купить что-то.
What do you need?
Не можем про патриарха спросить. Тогда едем за Морганом. А, за Морганом. У нас откроется исследование, мы их накупили уже. Только, по-моему, исследования еще требуют бабла. Мы типа купили типа как бы схему. Апартаменты, рынок. Появился экран. Но они точно места меняли. Добавили больше индивидуальности лицам.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Ковид. Так мы не можем войти, на кого работать сидящий мод.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species, Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Ну, все было понятно.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
У нас тоже нет гранат ланчера, мы его поменяли.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Да, мы не человек, мы воскрешенный человек. Заид Масани, пожалуй, нет. Ранда Джейкоб. Что, блин, интересно, сменим ей шмоточки. Так, штурмовой только на мотыгу, конечно, мотыга это, наверное, по-моему, лучше. А нет, что еще может лучше быть? Двоик. Кетов. Звуковой излучатель. Сингулярности. Попробуем сначала звуковой излучатель, а потом сингулярности. Джейкоб. Плазменный дробовик Кетов. Походу оружие достаем. Очищенный нулевой момент. Нам туда. Мертвый. Турянец из синих светил. Окей.
Don't shoot. They're cleared to come in. Hostiles are cleared. Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Orchard shooting anything that moves.
Мотыга это очень хорошо. Да, звуки боя ППС громкие. Ой, не то.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Нафига я начал стать первым? Банковский терминал. А, все же есть головоломка. Количество уменьшили зачем-то.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. This isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to me though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Это печально.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from... Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the... I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Goodbye. Нет, уже не выпустят.
Incoming.
Птичка нам не нужна. О, куда он стрелял?
On target.
Что это такое?
we go!
Патроны кончились.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Сейчас мы вас пограбим и уйдем. Реально сейф.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Упоминает Индию.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
Okay.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
До сего университета могу попасть. Я помогу.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Incoming. Here we go.
3 патрона.
Nice.
А, новый патрон какой-то здесь. По-моему, песик надо побежал.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
I've killed people for less.
I don't think he's kidding, man.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Nobody needs to shoot nobody. We're stopping, okay? We just wanted to make a quick buck. It ain't worth getting killed over. We're done. Seriously, I swear.
Do you know a Solarian named Morton Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Болезнь, система ворка. Думаю, что нам по-английски сейчас скажут.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Говорят, что говорим, что не люблю тех, кто ворует у мертвых. При этом мы сами ходим, постоянно забираем у мертвых. Я сейчас сдохну. Сгорел. Просто сгорел.
Incoming.
Firing now.
Бегом тоже берем патроны. Это невозможно так. Ага.
This will put them down. There we go.
Эти 5. Да ну нахер.
nice trip. That's me. Target down.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
Hey, what did I say?
Так, ну с ним немножко
What are you
позарили.
doing in this
We're
environment?
just here.
Besides,
Oh, what?
This plague won't last.
We hardly found anything valuable. Take plenty of ammo. Yeah, sure.
don't worry, you made your
Я
point.
вот раз
We ain't
обычно
gonna
играю,
steal
ну
nothing.
ладно. Так, лененько.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Done.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
On our way here, we saw human.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Урон у них немного.
I'll take it.
Улучшение запас пенициллина. Окей.
Professor Morden Solis?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe. Looking for
Пусть
someone.
анализирует.
Yes, but who? Someone important, valuable, someone with secrets, someone like me. Me, looking for me. Why? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Commander Shepard, and I'm involved in a critical mission. I need you to come with me.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Будем прямы.
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
Поищем.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
Коллектор нас изучает, если это они.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go, too dangerous. Patients here need him, snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release, cure. We'll be here when you return.
Ну, возьмем тогда палача. Они так его взяли. Так, мне надо пару секунд. Так. Двигаемся к климатическим установкам. Что с нами возьмем?
Enemies in front! Rio. Clear the blast guard!
Get over here! I've got him!
Хрена себе. Врагов что-то очень много. Говорим. Не любим тех, кто ворует. Воруем. Взломан банковский терминал. Почему бы нет? Я думаю, надо понизить много сложности, что затягивается каждый бой и очень много противников. Стало.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
Никому не нужно умирать, сигнал остальным.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
Ну ладно.
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Trouble ahead.
I've got him!
Попадание в голову. Да, надо понижать, что очень много врагов. Там вообще не круто просто. Оно может и прикольно, но нет. Mass Effect это не шутер. Чтоб так долго тратить время тут на бои.
Have a nice trip.
Overload deployed.
Close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
Let's do this.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What did the
Может, не
collectors
работаю
want?
с коллекционерами.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
Incoming. On target. Have a nice trip.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Лучше бы она нашла патроны, конечно, просканировала.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Что патронов нет. Да, какой дробовик. Дробовик классно, патронов нет. А реально, что за бред? Патронов же нет. Что мне типа в рукопашку надо будет идти? Я такого не помню, честно. В 3 части было. Но в 3 части там есть девайс. А, вот патроны, да. Что-то это как-то странно было бы. Но надо, да, вкачать увеличение боезапаса, когда будет улучшение. Так, ну может по идее туда и туда, да, бежать? Или куда-то в одно место. Блять, почему достижение Origins стимовских сворачивается игра?
One down, one to go. Let's move.
Керосин.
Overloading their system.
Чем могу навестись? Слишком затянутый перестрелка на такой сложности. Прям совсем. Ну мне не вкачано ничего пока на урон, так что...
Have a nice trip. Be back up here.
Джека, бот.
Now let's finish you off.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Fortune retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
Я думал об этом.
I was tempted for a minute, but in the end, I figured they didn't deserve to die.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorja are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Ой, пропустил. Может, я можно поговорить? О, жертва батарианцев пришел.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
Two of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
Just need to finish up here at clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship.
I'm gonna look around for a moment. I
can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought thought I knew him.
Они дошли тоже.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our life.
With the Vorcha gone, the Blue Sun should be...
The Vorcha may be gone, but I still don't trust the Blue Suns. After what they did.
It's going to be strange.
Things are gonna be tough when Morden goes. I hope everyone here remembers everything we did for them.
This clinic gave me sanctuary during the plague.
Ну,
See
идем.
if they need my help.
Just need to finish up here at clinic. Won't
We're
take
heading
long.
out. See you on the north.
Опа. В качестве здесь сценария. Ну, допустим.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Сервер остался прежним, пропадает клан людей.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out. No signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
В смысле, мы
Gas,
нашли
maybe?
колонию.
No,
Лол.
spreads too slow.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Значит, никто не нападает, когда мы прям запись
Yes,
нашли.
of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Да.
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Херо.
What's this area of the ship?
This allows logging you out, Shepard.
Так, улучшения, которые уже есть. А, они у нас, мы купили, значит, не есть. А, понял. Это забыл. Прототипы. Так, улучшение оружия не можем, брони. Запас до 500 платина, да? Прототипы, просто что можем их не берем. Инферно. Эффективность переговоров. До 500, ну, до 500. Штурмовой скорости, да не. У нас плазма гетов есть. Ракетостановка возможно. 5000 пока дорого. Хитиновая броня 10 000 дорого. Что за штурмовая скорость? Это бег когда типа здоровье, собственно. Ой, не помню уже, кажется, ничего. Штурмовая броня сервера. 7 счетов здоровья, это хорошо. 5000. 15 000. Вот это вот. А, всего 5. Берем. А, штурмовая винтовка. Не берем. Возьмем броню сервера. Ну и пока все, да.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an SDG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need.
Забавный контраст по сравнению с предыдущей командой, там типа все были, кроме Рекса, такие молодые, никто не знал, что хочет, а тут сразу сходу. Чел все знает. Управляем.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Oh.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Ну, эти модификации очень дорогие. 15 тысяч на все 15 есть, так что потом когда-нибудь.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
What do you think of the state?
We don't have anything else, Commander.
How are we doing?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track, and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific, or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Что значит в отличной форме? Явно там что-то другое скрывается под этой фразой.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
Не, ну, жена все так не весело.
I don't like it, but I can see benefit in keeping some things from the public.
Maybe. And Cerberus isn't exactly transparent either. Where's an honest soldier go, Shepard?
Right here?
I guess so. Glad I'm not in your chair, though. Gonna be a rough ride. I should get back to work. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Good talking to you. Что нам Керри скажет, интересно?
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander. Okay. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Джон Уитсон. Это тот молодой парень, который шел вербоваться. Напился. Все наемники погибли. Блять, зажили шрам в лице, короче, там про то, что можно улучшить медотек, и тогда сможем брать шрам с лица. Но если у нас будет хороший парагон, репутация героическая, то у нас они так пропадут. Каким-то магическим образом. Посмотрим, сколько стоит. Нет, стоит дорого. Очень-очень дорого. Сходим к Джокеру. Раньше Джокеру можно было ходить, когда мы уходили куда-то, но это убрали. Теперь просто мы высаживаемся через карту, что гораздо удобнее.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you...
Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's all... See ya, Commander.
Так, ну пусть из Архангела тогда. Возьмем с собой Мордина, пусть надо работать тут над вирусом. Но он что-то было какое-то время, может нам поможет, хотя не факт. То что возьмем Джейкоба Миранду.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers call it the loft.
Возьмем пока визор. Емкость генерации щита. Наносим урон умением. У нас пока нет умений, но они сейчас появятся. Или нет, или не хватит очков. Пока у нас нет умений, то что из него метить? Ноги. Щит — это очень хорошо. Вот щит. Перекрасим, может, что-нибудь. Что-нибудь нет. Резорчик. Да, враги что-то их очень много оказалось. И там реально в голову надо побить им. Почему мы там накупили кучу всего для команды? Надо как-то раздать все это дело.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Что там? Сканеры, это хорошо, но дорого. Ладно, возьмем.
Commander.
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Я не Cerber.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Мы стоим в форме Cerber.
But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Так гораздо лучше выглядит, потому что с глазами тоже намудрили.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
Перевод куда зачем
I suppose
мне
you
это?
deserve to
Почему?
know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Это грустно.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a...
Maybe. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Так, сканер изучили, это хорошо, на самом деле. Быстрее ресурсы собрать.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now?
Надо за Архангелом, но это отыграет, по-моему, в третьей части, так что давайте.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship.
Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship,
even
if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Жизнь, Альянс, павший Джокер, отец готов. Друзей.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
Понятно. А, НС-30. Самое время идти общаться с инженерами на инженерные темы. Так, они говорили про то, что они живут в опасных регионах, их семьи.
You can afford that? Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
А, там же Заид появился, точно. Я же забыл про него. Не знаю, куда мы будем брать. Челик максимально такой себе. У него есть камера наблюдения.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Sicilian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Тоже непонятно, с ним нельзя поговорить, он то есть так и стоит и все.
Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard. Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Может, он будет полезен.
I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle. I remember Jessie's first kill. Turian arms dealer.
Такие диалоги все же лучше, чем когда в Андромеде Dragon Age 3 камера подлетала за плечо.
When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jessie wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there. I killed my way across the terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jessie wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jessie just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jessie couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since. Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Gizak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Область отходов — это либо какая-то отсылка, либо просто. Возможно, имеется в виду, что мы все отходы нас рано или поздно ждет кто-то. Скорее всего, да. Послужили свою цель и все. Так, по-моему, тут что-то должно быть снизу. А, надо будет вернуться в каюту капитана, кстати. ничего не было. Ладно.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the...
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Be gentle on the rookie. What can we do for you, Commander? Will do, Commander.
Пойдем на мостик, поедем за Архангелом. Что набрали, что-то там поставить надо. О модели кораблей. Корабли гетов, турианских. Крузер. Код Кляр. Напоминание нам, как надо идти по сюжету, я понял. Ну, так-то мы там должны быть пристыкованы, не знаю, кто улетел. Миранда, что возьмем Джекоба или Мордина? Мордин тут был дольше, возможно, он нам пригодится. Так, патроны ставим мы этим. Что они щиты снимают. Пробивают щиты. Надо в глушащий выстрел вот как-то выйти. Воспламенение по области. Заморозка. Перегрузка по области. У нас будет 2 с пистолетом бегать. Ну ладно. Можно поменять, ну ладно.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Right.
Well,
my job just got a whole lot easier.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be
Keep
going.
up the good work.
Come on, let me in.
Так, сходим к Ари с Мордином. Тогда сейчас еще Архангел зарубим, тоже к ней с ним сходим. Посмотрим, что он скажет.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
If Aria wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
То есть как это стремно смотрится. Наверное, буду его снять все же.
What do you need?
Че, она про Морза ничего не скажет? Ладно.
You do that.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Пойдем поговорим с патриархом.
Hello again, Command. Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
Что? Корабли Рахни?
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'm good for now.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by and for the bastard deserve what he got.
Не понял, а куда нам?
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
You again. Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Aria to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Aria let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name.
Я отправил на смерть?
Farewell, human. Thank you.
Ну окей. Да нет, то что понумерал. Наверное, если он умрет, то загрузим сейф, посмотрим, что будет в другом случае. Решим, как лучше будет. Самостоятельно расправился. Это хорошо.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died.
Умер.
Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I couldn't stand by and watch you coddle him like a pet.
He was. Do you need some? Why don't you?
Не, я не хотел его убивать. Так получилось. Я думал, что мы просто скажем ему, там убьется же.
Here's an idea. Let me handle
So your name grows while I remain.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Да, я помню шпану и этот кинжал бой. Так что все вроде правильно здесь. Ну реально шлем-то снят дурацкий. И будет просто быстрее бегать. Что он очень стрёмно выглядит. Понимаешь, это не важно особо, но...
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the blood pact.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
I guess you're working on old information.
Well, no one would dare cross him with such a powerful Krant standing up for him. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
Ну почему он жив, понятно?
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to leave.
Снимет ужасный шлем. Блин, ну плюс 10% в голову, это, конечно, жестко. Ну так-то я не улетал никуда, я просто зашел на корабль.
No messages for you, Commander.
Что по узорам слышно? Что такое может? Пойдет. Все, надо проходить Архангела. Когда сколько там по времени-то будет? Джейкова. Джейкоба хотя бы дробовик есть, я эти оба.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Так, точно Миранда. Блин, можно все же его возьмем. Уже дробовик, тут пистолет только будет способности. Арканджел. Ну, Морган сказал, что он хорош. Проверим, сколько он хорош. Здесь что не падать не буду. Джейкоб так-то падал. Боролся, но падал. А Миранда совершенство.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Ну, понятно.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's
Getting in, simple enough. Getting out, problematic.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Забавно. Это один архангел целых убивает толпу людей. Они ж не могут 20-ром выбежать на мост.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next. The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared. Do you need something?
Вообще-то нет.
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
Его команда. Можно сказать, что он один.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Слайдер. Так, поговорил с Гаром на борту. Операцию успешно не выведу. Потери. Мне надо зашкринуть ниже, просто фари. Если объединиться, чтобы против фари, мы можем ей отдать. А вот роботы. Взломать маленьких роботов. И взломать роботов побольше.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
All right then.
Там, по-моему, произошло что-то. Челика убили.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian.
Наверное, был про Джейка,
which
у него
makes him
больше
slightly
информации.
worse to look at
Он нам сам
than you.
рассказывал.
And he's brave till he
Turianец.
realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
No time.
Не будем спрашивать про их фракции. Это как-то звучит странно. О, ну он. О, раньше, по-моему, не было видно. А снайпер по нас рядом просто стоим. Чё? Чё от меня хотят-то? А, еще это.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
Иди.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Ты можешь сказать ему, что он пошел в атаку или что?
What do you want, freelancer?
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
Целый день.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Я хочу нажать «Иди этому челу», я такого не помню. Да.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Короче, можно типа его сейчас вырубить, но только странно выглядеть будет, если мы сейчас возьмем, вырубим, а все кто это увидит.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check.
А, они нападают уже.
Go, go, go!
Не дождался.
Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me.
Ну, разбой начался, значит, можно
Gotta get her back to 100%
вырубить.
before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Это новый Шепард.
Archangel is in trouble. Not much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Heads up. Here we go.
Заморозка надо, скорее всего, понадобится. Жизненный показатель Архангела. О-о-о. А что по нашим показателям? Бомба. Не вижу ничего полезного.
This is valuable.
Птички нам все могут еще пригодиться, я думаю.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
Забавно, как все эти персонажи типа с 2 года повзрослели, они тогда были типа в поисках пути, а сейчас уже прошли всякое дерьмо, пока нас 2 года не было.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
Да, я видел новости. Это давно уже было, вроде пару дней назад. Там, да, все жестко. Но я же просто играю в игры, так что мне.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Well, we got here. But I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
Да, не простят, но что делать?
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
Чем-то глаза стремно всем переработали. Дадим им трепку.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
Ой, а мы их взломали так-то.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we got.
Чуть не по нам стрелять, мы взломали. Да, я надо было Джейка убрать сюда, конечно. Миранда Мордин, конечно, хорошо, но они с своими пистолетиками, блин. Зари со стражем, нихера себе. Не, блядь, ну, слишком много врагов на уровне эксперте. Они прут и прут. Ну, блядь, что это? Да, что-то видел. Ну, вернее, только название видел где-то. Блядь, мне так патроны кончится. Защитник. Блядь, зачем я нажал? Найс. Мотыку поменять на защитника. Охрененно. Надо заеда было вроде сюда. Все нормально. Не, ну нахер, блядь, ну это реально, это не та игра про экшен. Ставим ветерана. Здесь по полчаса тихо убиваться, ну нахер. Не, я думаю, что я пройду Mass Effect и забью пока на игры, что уже немножко надоело, либо еще Age of Empires 3 пройду ремастер и, наверное, забью пока на игры. Что-то я подустал. Ну, может, нет, не знаю. Сложно сказать. Блин, сколько их? Я уже минуты 3 сижу. Эти патроны найти где-нибудь. Возможно, буду стримить ARL стримы. Не знаю, какие там. Тренажерка, что-нибудь такое. Ну, по Минску не походишь особо, сейчас опасно. Но что-нибудь придумать можно. Игры будут, наверное, мне что особо делать нечего. Ну, типа... Warcraft еще надо закончить. Я просто уже, блин, сколько дней почти каждый день подряд стримлю, кроме тех выходных, когда я был на Юниконе. И уже реально немножко устал от игр. Но это нормально. У меня постоянно так. Поиграл и забил. Так, нам не надо вообще по нему стрелять. Мы его сломали тоже. Я промазал. Лол. С бассейна. Ну, можно из бассейна, в принципе. Я, правда... One last. Мне, правда, особо некуда бассейн тут ставить. Но придумаю, что-то можно в целом. Рубишов в КПшке. Но я в КПшке не хожу. Да и в целом в Беларуси сейчас, в Минске, никуда не ходить в публичные места, это опасно. Может просто пойти куда-нибудь и оказаться на отдыхе 15-дневном, а может и хуже. Даже если ты ничего не делаешь. Может когда-нибудь, когда будет поспокойнее, прям нормально тогда стримлю половину Минска, какие-нибудь блоки сделаю. У меня стабилизатор появился сегодня, так что.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me, and we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Блядь, только Джаред, там еще Гарм кто-то и Тарк. Расскажи про Джареда, да срать на него.
We've still got Blood Pack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe.
Oh.
Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Блин, это из эксперта такая длинная волна, походу, была. Да ну нахер.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Надувной дом, но общественный, я не знаю, что. Надо с кем-то идти, чтобы не сперли телефон, ну, все шмотки, чтобы не сперли. Чтобы поставить телефон и стабилизатор, чтобы пас это дело. Я тебя не оставлю, вам нужна помощь, я займусь, блядь, какие всратые переводы. Вам нужна помощь, почему вам? Я займусь.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on all radio directions if you... Good luck.
А, тут можно было другую строчку сделать, противоставить его с кем-то. Городской бассейн, не хз, там надо еще разбираться, справки какие-то, не справки. Где шкафчик с оружием? Так что, блин... Плавки у меня, плавок нет. Надо купить. Наверное, есть, я не знаю, давно не юзал. Что надо купить новый, что ли. Ой, мотыга. Нужна какая-то хорошая снайперка, где ее взять? Я пытаюсь.
Commencing shutdown. One down. Shutter secured.
There's two more shutters. Get them close fast. They're hitting me hard up here.
Ой, была это. Я помню эту локацию, она мерзкая, хренская. Да-да-да. Так, что наше первое супероружие может сделать? Ни хера не может, понятно. Это очень хорошо. Твою мать. Да, я что-то зря взял Мордина. Вообще враги тут бесконечными, двигаться вперед. Блять, Миранда упала. Вот дура. Попробуй зарашить. Почему не могу своим тиммейтам сказать, чтобы они пошли и нажали кнопку? Было бы так логично. О, нормально. Так.
Understood. Of course.
They're making another push. I'm taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
Not a problem.
Просто прыгать. Да, опять огнеметы.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the door.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Давайте они к нему идут.
Watch the Krogan! Watch out!
Сука, Гарус, только не умри, блин.
Burn through any armor. Got no shield.
Тумбочка. Кредит нашли в тумбочке. Все.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
Damn it!
Чё
Thought I
встали?
took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
Да, мы ударили по механику. А вот и Джента.
Of course.
Understood.
Neutralize.
There we go!
Next. Headshot.
They're rappelling down the sidewall, ground floor.
Going tech over.
Taking fire.
find difficult.
Я забыл под ганшип. У нас оружие мощное, которое вообще не подходит, походу, ни под что быть на этой миссии. Вообще урон не носит. Миранда упала. А, ну, может, повредили, видимо, заранее, тогда хорошо. Гарус. Надеюсь, что он не умер, потому что я с ним никого не оставил в этот раз.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
Хорошо, что мы взяли с собой врача. Обычно, если ты выбираешь вариант диалога, что я тебя не оставлю, мы кого-то с ним одного оставляем, идем вниз с кем-то одним. А тут я с двумя побежал вниз. Спасен. А, ну ладно. Архен.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Не хуже, чем обычно.
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it.
Ну что, мы курты сделали. Жестче, чем были.
Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Да, они всякую чернуху делали в первой игре. Ты меня спас. Ты имеется в виду, что ты появился, и теперь... мы не обязаны верить, на сердце прав. Ты меня спас.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Ну вот это надолго в батареях. Что, пойдем по базаре, всем будем заканчивать на сегодня, наверное. Либо слетаем еще на место крушения первой Нормандии.
Commander, can I help you?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Близко с Мирандой? Вряд ли. Ты быстро поверил мне. Семья.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command. But you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
Нам надо с дальше, кстати, слететь. Блин, сегодня, когда посмотрим.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Commander, can I help you with something?
We'll talk.
Commander.
Commander. Да, нам надо цель так слетать, на самом деле. И сейчас навернуться еще Кари там побазарить.
Commander, you've received a new message. How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's been through a lot, and not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, it will be all right.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Спасение пропавшего агента. Вторично, надо вторички делать, потому что не пропадать будут. Капитан, это Дэниел? Тех сейв бахну, потому что пропадать это будут задания вторичные. Их не делать. К какому-то, наверное, этапу.
It's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Не, наверное, пробежимся, тут и закончим.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was, until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Никакого вреда.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Блядь,
Right.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Что? Почему написано одно? Я... Что, блядь? Я думал, никакого вреда, чтобы он ничего не делал. Это реально это проблема у них, что написано одно в варианте диалога, как говорится, совсем другое вообще.
It's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything is
was.
We're deliberately
not falsifying, tweaking.
Edie has a valid concern, Joker. Knock it off.
What? Come on.
No padding. Understood?
What's the point of being a corporate ship if you can't inflate your results?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda, and expect to survive the reprisal. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard. Logging you out, Shepard.
Сканер лучше. Это нулевой элемент. Панцирина. Да. Поднимать будем почаще. Полностью остановили здоровье всего отряда. 15 тысяч дорого. Пусковая установка. 5000, у нас всего 5000. 30% боезапаса нет. Дорого, но я травматический модуль поставлю. Что изучить?
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Чё он нам? Инструментон ордена. Можно 20%. 3000. 3000 на 20%. Это много. 3000 только на него одного. Вот урод.
Shepard, how can I
You
help?
got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Yeah, wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Это адаптация. Что было дальше?
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Спасибо, что сказали.
I doubt you told many people about this, Morden. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Что он там делает?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe
I'll let you
another
work.
Of course, Commander.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
Ferris Fields.
Another colony's gone missing.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
Я забыл тот же Гарус калибрует.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look. Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
Мы не с ними, ты не против, хорошо, ты счастлив. Да, мы не с ними.
We haven't joined Cerberus.
Временно.
They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Да, Гарус история, конечно.
Tell me about your squad. There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Да.
Shepard, Need me for something?
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Что, зайдем к Заиду и тогда посмотрим, что там у него. Сходим на Омегу, сойдем. Посмотрим, что там Мария скажет, пробежимся и заканчивать. В следующий раз полетим к Цитадели. Берем там сайдов и будем выполнять.
That's all for now.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. Call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz.
I just heard the collectors.
What can we do for you? Will do, Commander.
По-моему, то что должно произойти, когда рано или поздно я спускаюсь. Но ничего не происходит. Ну ладно. В каюту надо заехать. Шлем, стабилизатор, шлем. Так, нагрудник оставляем. Ну, узорчик, конечно, не знаю. Ой, не трогать с ним будет какой-то черненький. Ой. О, ляпка золотой. А, там сейчас аксессуары есть. Ладно, неважно. Пойдем. Нам, кажется, типа что-то черное не привлекать внимания. Более-менее канонично было. Так это странно, что выглядит. Ценокатин. Ну, ладно. Никто нам не пишет. Заберет, конечно, что мы типа отлетаем от Омеги зачем-то. Мы нифига не отлетаем. Покореженный. Пусть покореженный походит. 2. Да, мы изучим. Тяжела без него, тяжела. Перегрузку пусть максит. Мотыга,
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorjet task force. Got something.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work. Got something to report. They're a pestilence. Not much for me. Not much for me. Got something to report. Keep up the good work.
Come on, let me in.
Неужели она не скажет ничего ни про Архангела, ни про Морзина ни разу? По-моему, должна что-то говорить. Должна, по идее, сказать что-то. А, блок данных, блин, я вообще забыл про него. Они там собирались объединиться против него.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Нет, спасибо. Благодарю покорно. Блять, ну опять.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the winter?
Чё за Анта? По-моему, там ничего не будет, так что отправляемся на корабль. Так, да, на этом все. Продолжим завтра, скорее всего. Наверное.